These new photos of Big Ed and Liz Woods are not just trending. They are not just getting likes. They are not just sparking rumors. They are breaking the internet. Because this is not about two people simply standing next to each other. This is about history. This is about regret. This is about a relationship that millions of people watched rise, collapse, resurrect, and explode again, all on national television. For a long time, fans believed the chapter of Big Ed and Liz was finally closed. The breakups were final. The engagement was over. The emotional damage was done, or so we thought. Because now new photos have surfaced, and they tell a story that words alone cannot explain. A story of unresolved feelings, a story of emotional attachment, a story of two people who may never truly escape each other. So today, we are breaking down everything. The photos, the history, the emotions, the psychology, the fan reactions. And the uncomfortable question no one wants to ask out loud. Are Big Ed and Liz actually done? Or was this relationship never really over to begin with? Chapter 1. Who Big Ed and Liz really were. To understand why these photos matter so much, you have to understand who Big Ed and Liz were together. Big Ed was already one of the most controversial figures in the 90 Day Fiancé universe. Outspoken, unfiltered, often insensitive, and constantly at the center of drama. Liz, on the other hand, entered his life as someone far more grounded, more emotionally vulnerable, and more willing to compromise. At first, many fans believed Liz was good for Ed. She calmed him. She humanized him. She made him look softer. But as time passed, something darker began to surface. Their relationship became a cycle: love, conflict, breakup, apology, reunion, repeat. And every time they came back together, it felt less romantic and more exhausting. Chapter 2. A relationship built on chaos. One of the reasons fans were so emotionally invested in Big Ed and Liz was because their relationship felt raw. Nothing was hidden. Arguments happened on camera. Breakdowns happened in public. Pain was not edited out. And while some viewers saw passion, others saw red flags. Big Ed's behavior often came across as controlling. Liz frequently appeared emotionally drained, and yet she stayed. Why? Because relationships like this don't survive on logic, they survive on attachment. When two people experience extreme highs and extreme lows together, they form a bond that feels impossible to break, even when it hurts. This wasn't just love, this was emotional dependency. Chapter 3. The breakup that was supposed to be final. Eventually, things reached a breaking point. The engagement fell apart, trust was shattered, public arguments escalated, and finally, the words fans had been waiting for were spoken. It's over. For many viewers, this felt like relief. For others, it felt like heartbreak. But one thing seemed clear. This time, it was really done. Liz appeared to move forward. Big Ed claimed he was focusing on himself, and fans believed the toxic cycle had ended until these photos appeared. Chapter 4. The photos that changed everything. The photos are simple, and that's what makes them dangerous. No dramatic poses, no stage kisses, no obvious romance, just Big Ed and Liz together, relaxed, comfortable, familiar. There's no visible tension, no forced smiles. Instead, what fans noticed immediately was the body language, the closeness, the ease, the shared energy of people who don't need to explain themselves. And suddenly, the internet erupted. Chapter 5. Why these photos hit different. These photos are not shocking because Big Ed and Liz know each other. They're shocking because they shouldn't be here anymore. In the world of reality TV, once a storyline ends, it usually stays ended. But this feels different. This feels unfinished. And that's why fans can't stop talking about it. Because everyone recognizes that look. The look of people who have history. The look of people who have hurt each other. The look of people who still care, even if they don't want to. Chapter 6. The one that got away. Then came the phrase that sent fans spiraling, the one that got away. Those words carry weight. They imply regret. They imply realization. They imply loss. Calling someone the one that got away means you didn't appreciate them fully when you had the chance. It means time has passed and the absence has made the heart louder. For many fans, this phrase confirmed what they already suspected. Big Ed never truly moved on from Liz. Chapter 7. Fan Reactions. A Community Divided. The reaction online was immediate and explosive. Some fans felt hope. They believe people can change. They believe growth is possible. They believe this reunion could be different. Others felt anger. They worry about Liz. They remember the emotional damage. They don't want to see her trapped again in a painful cycle. And then there are those who feel conflicted. They see the connection. They see the chemistry. But they also see the past. And they ask the hardest question of all. Is love enough? Chapter 8. The psychology behind why they keep coming back. From a psychological standpoint, relationships like this are extremely hard to leave. When love is mixed with pain, the brain becomes confused. Your nervous system begins to associate emotional chaos with connection. The drama becomes familiar, the conflict becomes normal, and calm starts to feel empty. For Big Ed and Liz, their entire relationship played out under public scrutiny. Millions of people watched them fall apart. That kind of shared trauma creates a bond that is difficult to replace. Chapter 9. Is this love or a trauma bond? This is the question fans can't agree on. Love is supportive. Love is safe. Love allows growth. A trauma bond, however, thrives on instability. It feels intense, it feels passionate, but it slowly drains you. And when fans look back at Big Ed and Liz, many wonder which one this really was. Chapter 10. The Role of Reality TV. We also have to acknowledge the reality TV factor. Big Ed and Liz are not just exes, they are public figures. Their relationship was content. Their pain was entertainment. So fans are asking, is this genuine, or is this another chapter being written for cameras? Because if Big Ed and Liz reunite publicly, the attention would be massive. But sometimes the truth exists somewhere in between. Chapter 11. What Liz's body language tells us. One of the most discussed aspects of the photos is Liz herself. She doesn't look uncomfortable. She doesn't look guarded. She doesn't look distant. Instead, she looks present. That's what worries fans the most, because it suggests she's emotionally open again, and vulnerability in this context is risky. Chapter 12. What Big Ed's expressions reveal. Big Ed appears softer in these photos, less defensive, less performative. Some fans believe this is maturity. Others believe it's temporary self-awareness, because change isn't proven by moments, it's proven by patterns. Chapter 13. Can people really change? This question sits at the center of the debate. Some say yes, people grow through loss. Others say behavior repeats unless deeply addressed. Big Ed has promised change before. Liz has forgiven before. The question is whether this time is truly different. Chapter 14. What happens next? As of now, nothing is confirmed. No official reunion, no denial, no explanation, just silence. And silence is powerful because it leaves room for interpretation. Chapter 15. Why this story matters. Big Ed and Liz's story resonates because it reflects real life. Many people have a one that got away. Many people return to relationships they know aren't good for them. This isn't just reality TV drama, it's human. Final thoughts, the story that won't end. These new photos didn't just show two people together. They reopened a wound. They reignited a conversation. They reminded everyone that some stories never truly end. Whether Big Ed and Liz reunite romantically or not, one thing is clear. their connection still exists. And sometimes the hardest relationships to let go of are the ones that taught us the most, even if they hurt us the deepest. Outro, call to action. So now we ask you, do you think Big Ed and Liz deserve another chance? Or should some chapters stay closed forever? Drop your thoughts in the comments, like the video, subscribe for more updates, because in the world of 90 Day Fiancé, the drama never truly ends.